Hello, welcome to my stream. Today I'll be playing more of RollerCoaster Tycoon Deluxe. And last time we did a level that was in the desert. It was the Pacific Pyramids. And today we'll be doing a park in Crumbly Woods. So let's see how that level is. Hopefully it won't be a very difficult level. Also, I hope and I really wish that I won't have major issues in my stream, because in some of my streams I had some disconnections, Twitch server problems, and electrical energy or power outage problems. So I hope everything will be alright today. Hey Early, how are you doing? Wait, what emote is that? Oh, that's a nice emote. It's like two people dancing in a party. How's your Tuesday? I'm great, man. I'm feeling awesome. The weather in here, I have nothing to complain about it because November has been with great weather so far. Cloudy days, cold days, no sun, no heat like October and also September. So I'm feeling great, man. Also, before starting streaming, I was watching some Mario Odyssey playthrough and listening to the amazing music, and I was so happy because the game was a success and the game is good, it's great. It's beyond the expectations of everyone. It's a throwback to the past, so I'm feeling great. The music's fantastic. It makes me happy, so I'm super good. Hey Sherbert, how are you doing? It started snowing there? That makes sense, man, because you are Sherbert. Your emote is an ice cream, so snowing days are awesome to you, man. Yeah, I hope you're happy about that, and I hope it's not like a storm that would give you many problems. But I would be happy in your place. Oh, I can't see. Yeah, we don't have the weather command in here early. That's early snow for his area. Where is Sherbert located? Sherbert is like 500 south of me. 500 what? Early, thank you for the host. 500 what? Miles? Kilometers? Miles. Okay, I don't know how many kilometers that is, but he might be very near Mexico, maybe? I'm not sure. You weren't, right? You weren't expecting it, I see. Yeah, I'm surprised that we are having some cold days in here too, because summer is very close by. We are in spring right now, but summer is almost there. So it was supposed to be very hot, but thank God it's not. Thank God it's not, because in December, in January, in February, you guys will see me raging about the weather a lot. That's for sure, because the days in here will be a true hell. But thankfully now I can have that beautiful weather outside. And it's perfect. It's not raining a lot. It's not heavy rain or something like that. It's perfect. It's fresh. It's calm. It's specific. It's give me peace. It gives me peace. Yeah, early you overestimated that a lot, man. You did some bad approach in there, but that's alright. Let me start the park. Uh, the Crumbly Woods, it is a large park with well-designed but rather old rides. Replace the old rides or add new rides to make the park more popular. So I need to have at least 1,200 guests in my park by the end of October, year 3, with a park rating of at least 600. Okay, there we go. I'm starting the game already. I will get some admission price going on. $5 because I already want money, as I only have 5,000. Usually I start the game with 10,000, but I only have 5. So let's start getting money here. I also have some roller coasters in my park, and probably I also have other things like the Ferris wheel in here. It's so cheap. No. At least 80 cents for that. Okay, I might need to close this, right? Right, I need to, oh wait a minute, I can't. Can I? I will see, I will check it out. Because I'm seeing that the wood chip doesn't have an on-ride photo section. And I really want to build one. Are they two roller coasters, like two different roller coasters? Or is it, yeah, they are two roller coasters. And it has two entrances? How is this possible? How are they two different roller coasters? I mean, maybe they are not two different roller coasters, but I didn't know this would be possible, like to have one roller coaster with two different entrances. No, 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 this is incorrect. They are two roller coasters with the same name, right? It can only be that. Let me change the inspection time for 10 minutes. But this is so weird because you see, no, they are the same roller coaster. How is this possible? Oh, it is around 500 kilometers. 500 kilometers. It would be something around 6 hours traveling by car. Something around that. It is the same roller coaster and it has two entrances. I didn't know this was possible in this game. I'm so surprised. This is amazing. But yes, I need to make a on-ride photo section here somewhere. Can I do it in there? Okay, there we go. Because that's a way for me to make more money. I have to be honest in here too. I'm a little bit worried about the number of cars or trains that I have in here. So I will have fewer trains but longer trains. My dad is that distance, but I would rather visit you. Wow, Sherbert! You guys don't know each other, right? Uh, that's not driving distance. That's straight line on a map. Oh, okay, I see. So it would be even more distant than that if you drive there. You were able to have a personal best in Link to the Past Randall this morning. 2 hours, 30 minutes. That's a very short time. Congrats, man. Congrats. I took much more than that when I tried to play A Link to the Past Randall. Which attempt was that? Was it your fourth or third or maybe more than that? Also, let me check everything else. I have 4 handymen. I have 2 mechanics. I don't have a security guard. Let's have one. And an entertainer. Okay. So I have a balloon stall. I want to change the color of it to orange. $1.10. Do I have the information kiosk? I do have. I need to build it. Let me change it in here. Let me see. Oh, I need to make that land lower. Wait. Okay, that's how I wanted to make it. There we go. Now where is it? Umbrella color. Let's have yellow umbrellas. And the map will be 7 cents. And the umbrella will be $3.80. Okay. Also, I should make the same price for the entire park. Oh, that is the other one. Let me get rid of it. Usually, I don't like when I have a lot of things done in the park in the beginning of it, because it wasn't me that has built everything, right? So I need some time to get used to everything that the park has. It's weird to think that you are a quarter of the way to Mexico from your house. Like 10 attempts? Is that what you're saying there? You play every day now? It's funny because I still remember one day that you told me that you were about to give up about playing randomizers or a Link to the Past randomizers, and now you are addicted to it. That's great, man. I'm glad that you didn't give up, that you kept playing the game until beating it, and now you understand it much more, and it will feel much easier for you to keep doing the randos. You struggle at first, but then you get used to how the game works. What else can I do in here? That's the balloon stall. I have a bathroom, a burger bar, but everything is so spread in the park. There isn't a food plaza like a concentrated one. Everything is super spread. So the haunted house, it's so cheap. And what is this? Oh my god, look at this! By the way, why is everything broken? Maybe I should have another mechanic because everything is breaking a lot. Look at this, this is beautiful. I also have a merry-go-round. My park entrance fee is too high? Seriously? Okay, $3. I hope that's better. Hi Drew, how are you doing? My park has received an award for being the safest park in the country. That's good. Drew, were you able to rest? Or are you still working a lot in your experiment? Oh, what's this? Whiplash? Okay, we need to close that. I have so many attractions in here. Can I make an on-ride photo section here? I can. That's how you play the game, guys. You need to have the on-ride photo section every time you can. You rested some? I hope you can rest more today, because I believe tomorrow you won't be streaming, so you'll be able to have a good rest wait, after today's stream and then tomorrow. Are we all on first name basis here? No, I don't call Early by his first name, but I do call Drew by his. Pat? I didn't know that was your name. Probably it's a short version of Patrick. I don't know. Oh my god, look at that. We need more handyman. Also, the vandalism is happening. We need more security. Yeah, I don't think anyone calls Early by his real name. It's the same as Kapluni. I don't know why, but it feels better for me to call you guys by your Twitch name. Maybe because I really like your Twitch name. But I know that if I want I can call you and Skapluni by your real names. But I prefer much more calling you by your Twitch names. Because it feels good to say it. It's a very good one. Or they are very good ones. I'm not saying that Drew's Twitch name is bad. And that's why I call him Drew. But I don't know. It feels good to call him Drew. I believe it varies from case to case. Some things are more comfortable to hear or to say, like real names, and sometimes saying the Twitch name is more comfortable or it sounds better. What's that emote? It's the freaking Lucky 2 Ghost from Super Mario World. The creativity in Twitch for the emotes is beyond my comprehension. Even that became an emote, so I shouldn't expect to see anything else. Like, Twitch has everything already, right? You see, Early, but it would be super weird to call you by your real name. I can't. Calling Sherbert Pat will also be strange, or feel strange. I agree, Furley, it feels much better for me to say Sherbert. Yeah, it feels much better. I believe it varies from case to case, from person to person. Some people will prefer calling you by your real name, some people will prefer calling you by your Twitch name, some people will prefer to call you by something else. So yeah. Okay, so basically I was trying to understand what I had in the park. And I have a lot of things. So you know what? Let me see my roller coasters. I already have the steel roller coaster, which is the best one in my opinion. So I don't need any more research on roller coasters right now. Also, I will change this to normal funding. And let me see what else I can do, because I have a lot of things and they are so... Oh, look at that! We have a pumpkin! Is Phil's Pumpkin Man still an emote? I wish I was playing this park in the Halloween, not today. Oh, Phil's Pumpkin Man still is an emote, nice. I would never call Arcus by his real name. It's too bad your real name isn't Earl. And would likely ban anyone that did. I don't think Arcus wants his real name used though. Yeah, I can understand him. I can understand him. I'm also starting to be more careful about my personal information, because I know that there are some trolls around that want to mess with me. or that want to with me, right? But thankfully, uh, so far nothing really bad has happened. So it's always important for you to be careful. Yeah, I know that he's a big time streamer, but I don't watch him. No, you're not nobody. No, nobody is nobody. Usually it's been very rare the occasions when I'm watching a big streamer. I prefer watching small channels or tiny communities much more than big streamers. Also, I know that he's a speedrunner. I'm not a huge fan of speedrun channels because I get tired very easily if the person keeps playing the same game every time. I get tired very easily. Okay, let me see what I can do. I really want to do a food plaza, but all the stalls are so spread around the area in here. But let's try to make one. Where is the entrance? That it is. Let's try to do it in this corner. My, is it still expensive? Are you serious? Because I have a lot of attractions. It shouldn't be expensive. There are a lot of roller coasters, there are food stalls, gentle rides, thrill rides, and it's not expensive. It was $3, $3. But anyways, if the game really wants me to make it cheaper, I can make it cheaper, right? Okay, we got the scrambled eggs. That's where the bathroom will be. Should I do something behind the food stalls? Like, I kind of want to do a tiny garden in there. Okay, there we go. You're not a speedrunner per se, or per se, I'm not sure how to say that. I measure the time to measure my improvements in the game. You play a lot of A Link to the Past, and no one seems to mind. Yeah, it depends, right? It depends of the person. I'm saying or I'm speaking in general. Usually I don't like to follow speedrunners because after some streams I will get tired of seeing the same game. I prefer variety channels that bring more different games, especially blind games. Blind playthroughs are my favorite. Wait a second, why is no one... Okay, I need to take care here. Or I need to be... Wait, I need to be careful in here. And yeah, they are not paying that much to go in the roller coaster now. People in this park are very annoying, it seems. They are very demanding. Or they... Actually, they demand a lot of attention. It's still the first year and they are super annoying. Are they complaining about something else? I believe we are good now, so let me try to do something else. I can do the scrambled eggs. Where should I do it? Maybe up here. But I'm not sure if this is the best place. Oh, maybe here. Sherbert, thank you for the sub. What? Thank you so much, man. And as you guys were talking about a link to the past, now you are able to use a link emote, right? The emote from my channel, which is a link. But thank you so much, man. Every time I hear that, I lose my way or my concentration because I'm never expecting to hear that. But thank you so much. So the place where I wanted to build the scrambled eggs, it's not it doesn't work, or it was a failed attempt. Oh, this is a good place. Okay, let's do it in here instead. There we go. By the way, Drew, I have orange cake with me right now. It depends on the runner too. Some people aren't very nice. Yeah, I'm not saying that all the speed running or speed runner channels are bad. I'm not saying that. But people have preferences. In general, I don't like a lot of uh, speedrunner channels because first, they usually focus more on the game than on the people. Second, I get tired of the game. If I need to keep going all the time to their channels to watch the same game, and if the chat's not very interesting, or if the community is not very good, I will lose my interest. But yes, there are speedrunners that give attention to people. There are communities of speedrunners that are amazing, that are fantastic. It's just a pattern that I have experienced, or I have learned that speedrun channels may not be my favorite thing ever. So the channel needs to be super great or very amazing to catch my attention, right? Yes, I have it in here. I've baked it yesterday, and it was a successful attempt. It tastes great. That it is. I have it in here because as I'm starting to stream later than normal, at least in my time zone, I might get hungry. So sometimes I will have a snack or something else very close to me, in case I get super hungry. And today I have the orange cake in here. Yes, I will try to remember this recipe because the cake tastes fantastic and I have only used one orange. But I used everything of the orange. I used the juice and the peel. And early drive safe, man. Drive safe back home. The only problem about the recipe was that it uses 4 eggs. In my opinion, 4 eggs is too much. It should be at maximum 3. But I don't know, I will see if someday I try doing the same recipe with 3 eggs and see if the difference will be... Uh, I will see if doing the recipe with 3 eggs will matter that much or not. But yes, the recipe worked very well. Now you want cake? This cake tastes great, man. I really love this cake. It's very rich in flavor, in orange flavor, and I have only used one orange. That's crazy. But it's because the peel of the orange has also a lot of flavor, right? So by using the orange entirely, it is orange flavor everywhere in the cake. So it's awesome. But baking cakes is very challenging because every time you are baking a cake, the result or the final result, the final cake, it will be a different cake every time. It's super hard for you to have I don't know, consistency or to have a pattern of quality in the cakes you do or in the cakes you bake. It's like it's like a restart every time you try to bake a cake. You be a great cook if you know how to have a pattern of in your cakes, or if you really know how to make cakes that are very close to each other regarding quality. Because in my case, sometimes my cakes work, sometimes my cakes don't work, right? My cakes don't work. I don't have consistency. It's super hard for you to make desserts. Probably one of the hardest things in cooking is dessert cooking. Do I have the swinging ship? I don't think I have one. Yes, I don't have a swinging ship. And also, what are my mechanics doing? Okay, they are right. Let me do a swinging ship now. This is the only link that I have in real life with me right now. It is a magnet, and it has my favorite link color, which is blue, or the tonic color, right? Blue link is my favorite. But in my mode, it is orange because of the colors of the channel. So it would be more fitting. Oh, I couldn't do the scrambled eggs in here, but I can make the swinging ship. So let's go. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I need to change this. It needs to be the opposite. Like that. Also, by the way, I have been thinking about changing my second emote. Yes, I did it by myself, but how can I say it? I of course based my drawing into a real picture of Link, but I did it by myself. The only complaint I have about the emote is that in the original the it has a blue eye, but you can't see the blue eye in the Twitch version of it. You like the green Link even though he's weak? He's balanced, right? He's the balanced version of Link. But yes, I only complain about my emote doesn't having the blue eye because it has eyes a tiny blue eye, but in the miniature it's not possible for you to see it. But I have been thinking about changing my second emote because I never use it. Also, I don't have a $10 subscriber, so maybe I should change it. I have been thinking about changing it and relating it to one of the things that most happen in my channel, which is food talk. So I really want to have an emote that's related to food talk. And one of my ideas, but of course I still haven't worked in that or anything, is changing my first emote to look more like a cook. In other words, changing this, wait, changing this, but giving him I don't know, a cook hat, and the urn would be a cauldron or a frying pan. I don't know. I want to make a Link, but a cook Link. That's my idea. I really want to change the Riot mode because I don't use it. It's not looking very good in its miniature, so I really want to change him. Or maybe I can use that fire right there to relate it to cook somehow or to food somehow. I have been thinking about changing him because I really don't like how that emote uh, doesn't look very good in the miniature version. And also, I would use a food talking emote much more frequently, right? You want to do a Link emote too? Yes, I believe it's a good idea, man. There are a lot of Zelda related emotes, and they are in general awesome. So I might work into that in the future. I only need to, I don't know, give myself some time to do it or start doing it and stop being lazy. But yes, I have been thinking on changing the first emote, but giving to him a cook or a food related theme, right? Is he holding a cake? He's not, but he could. The Earn Oreo Mush. Yeah, that would be a great emote. The Earn Falafel. What do you think about the Earn Falafel? And Drew, I know that you also want to change one of your emotes, but please don't change the first one. The first emote is great. The thinking one. It's good. It's so good. Maybe you want to make a second tier emote instead. Oh, you are commissioning? Yeah, if you can get someone to help you about that, it's a good idea, yeah. I only don't do that because I really wish or I really want to everything in my channel, uh, I want to everything here to be done by me. But that's the only reason why. For example, if I didn't have an emote that was a drawing that I have done, then I would print screen my face and then it would be the emote. People wanted the cone back. I believe it's a good one too, man. It is the only one you made by yourself. Yeah, I think it's important um, to make your channel like something that's related to you, right? But I'm not saying that commissioned emotes are bad, no. But I hope that the person gets the feeling of your channel in there. Or I hope it doesn't turn into a very generic emote that has nothing to do with your channel, you know? For example, early's emotes are commissioned and they are just like him. I can see early spirit in all of his emotes because they are just like him, but they were commissioned, right? Okay, let's do the observation tower somewhere. Do we have oh, we could do it in here or in here. I don't know where should I do it. Maybe back there. Yeah, you are planning to do a cool story, Drew, or something. But wait a second, Drew. If you make a cool story, Drew, don't you think that it would be very related to your first emote? Like the thinking? I don't know. Maybe I would need to see how the cool story Drew would be in the end. Those were commissioned. I can understand the Sherb fail emote because it is from Dragon Quest, which is a game that I really love, but I can't understand the GG. What's the meaning behind the GG besides the good game, right? What are those, I don't know, silver. I don't even know how to call that. Silver spikes, maybe? Tiny spikes? Castle blocks? But from Dragon Quest? Drew, do you remember Booster from Mario RPG? By the way, is the game sound very loud? Because it is loud in here, in my house. It is, wait, yeah for Dragon Quest or yeah for game sound being loud? Or maybe yeah for both? Man, this entrance looks horrible. Is there a way for me to change it? Maybe if I go to the other side. Yeah, Drew. Scaploni likes to say that My emote, my sub emote, looks like Booster. And I can understand why he says that. Because he sees the urn like a beard. And then somehow he sees Booster in there. And the white thing in there, it would be his mouth. So he sees the the urn like a beard, and then he imagines Booster. You need to really break your mind to be able to see that. But yeah, he sees Booster in my emote. Oh my god, look at that! The vandalism. Oh, this is much better. We did it. This is much better. And the change of trains really worked well in here. Oh my god, my park is so disgusting. There are trash, vomit, broken litter bins everywhere. But thankfully somehow the number of people in the park is growing. Also, I should make this $3 now. And let me check their thoughts. Yeah, the path is disgusting. I can see that. I'm thirsty. But there are two different drink stalls. 50. 50 people are thirsty. Crumbly wheel. Okay, let's make this cheaper. Oh yeah, also I should change the number. Oh, it has only one rotation, so why do people want to get off of it? It only rotates once. That's the minimum amount. And fun fact, that's my favorite music in the game. This is my favorite music in the game. When I hear that, the only thing I think is Angel Thumb. But for this park, I believe that the toy team music would be more fitting. Nobody? So is this too expensive? It is. So let's make it cheaper. Will people go there now? Okay, 40 cents. $10. Let me check something. The chairlift, I'm not doing it. Where are my drink stalls? There is one in the entrance, but where is the second one? Oh, I only have one. Okay, so let me... Maybe I demolished the first. Or maybe it has a different name. Does it... Does it have a different name? Yeah, that it is Crumbly Cola. So I have two of them. But where are you? Oh, it's very near to the entrance. So I need to change its location. I will build you in here. I can't because a tree. There we go. Let me save the game before anything bad happens with my stream or my game. And I don't want to replay this. Especially because I have been streaming in a later hour in my place, not in yours. I have been still starting my streams at 4 p.m. EDT, but in Brazil right now it is almost 8 p.m. So I am 3 hours ahead of that. And today is Tuesday, and today I have MasterChef Brazil to watch. And I will finish my stream exactly or very close to the time when MasterChef Brazil will be starting. So I don't want to replay anything in the game today. Hey Early, welcome back, man. Did you drive safe? Are you safe? Are we safe? We are not safe, man. They have an eye on us. Oh, by the way, I believe I only told earlier about that. Let me... Safe enough, apparently. That's great, man. I need to tell you guys about something. Uplay has been doing a giveaway. Drew, listen to that. Yes, I'm 4 hours ahead of you now, and also Scapluni, I'm 6 hours ahead of him now. It's crazy. Uplay is giving away Watch Dogs for free. So if you guys want to play or to get Watch Dogs, go to Uplay, make an account in there if you don't have any, and get it for free. I believe it will be for free for a couple more days. So go get it. Watch Dogs is for free on Uplay. And Uplay is Ubisoft's, how can I say it, online shop for games, just like Steam, but it is a Steam version for Ubisoft. And they are giving away Watch Dogs for free in there. You gotta eat dinner now. What are you having today? I will probably cook pasta. Yesterday I cooked rice, black beans, farofa and salad. So today I might cook pasta. My mother wants me to buy barbecue. My mother sometimes is worried about about the food that I'm eating, right? She thinks that I eat a lot of bad food. So she really wants me to buy barbecue, Brazilian barbecue. So I might do it in some days. maybe in the weekend. But today I still feel like cooking, so I might do pasta. Yes, as far as I'm understanding it, Watch Dogs is for free forever. Like, you get the game and you'll be able to play it forever. At least so far, all the games I got in Uplay, they were permanent. Last year, they were giving away one game per month as a special celebration for Ubisoft. I don't remember the theme of the celebration, but maybe it was something like 20 years of existence. So each month they were giving away one different game. I got Rayman Oranges, I got Prince of Persia, I got The Crew, I got Beyond Good and Evil that I have streamed earlier this year. They gave away many games in the past, but this year I believe that Watch Dogs is the only game they decided to give away so far, or at least it was the only one that I was able to get this year. Free without catches. Without catches? The only thing that I think was strange when I got Watch Dogs for free now is that I'll need to look at it again, but I'm not sure if I'm already able to download the game. But I was able to add it to my game list. So maybe they are still fixing some things in there to make the download available. But I was able to add it to my list game, right? Or game list. It will make up for you to paying full price for Jackbox 3. Yes, as I told you, Jackbox games they usually get some discount. But wait a second, are you sure that you paid full price for that? Because how was his name? Um, Sorry if I say his name wrong, but I believe he was named Switch with Glitches or something like that. Switch to Glitches? It is a viewer of your channel. He said that he helped you to reduce the price of it by $10. So if that was really true, then it was better. But I only buy games when they are on sale. I add all the games that I want in my Steam wish list, and I only buy them when they are on sale and when they have an amazing sale actually. The last games I bought in there were I Am Bread. I really want to play I Am Bread, and I also bought Real Mist because It's Too Early wants me to play it at some day or at some point. You didn't do it that way? Wait a second, so you didn't use the coupon discount? You bought you paid for the entire price? Well, at least it is a great game, so that's alright. But I never buy games when they are not on sale. Especially because sometimes they can be given away. Recently, I have bought Psychonauts, and Psychonauts were given away on Humble Bundle a few months ago. You paid the full price. Wait, a mini Kaparos. Is that a Bob Ross emote? Maybe it is. I can't check it right now because my mouse is targeting the game window, not the chat window. I believe I will focus now on paying the low one. It is a Bob Ross emote, isn't it? By the way, do you have any news about Mario Odyssey, and about your friend, your roomie that's playing it. Is he almost finishing the game? Is he still playing it? I want to know when you will be playing that game. It is from the channel, I see. And also, how is the MasterChef US? There is a new series on Netflix that was released recently that I really want to start watching, but I'm not sure if it will be a good one. He finished it last week, so did he say alright for you to play it? Do you know if you are close to beat... Wait, don't you think it is worth... Are you crazy? Maybe, okay, maybe the reason why you are asking that is because maybe you think that a lot of people won't watch you because they want to play the game by themselves. But if you give it some more time, probably the people that are playing the game by themselves, they will also finish the game. And then they will be able to watch you. Maybe that's why you are concerned. But if that's not the reason, you totally should play it. Do you know if you are close to beat Dark Souls at least? And also, have you beaten Soma? Or are you still playing that? Mostly that I have a lot of other games queued up. For example, there is the Force Wars Zelda, right? The Force Wars Adventure Zelda. I don't know any other. You wish you were close. You are not. You have been playing it for a long time. Okay, the carousel. Also, you wish you were done with Soma. Yeah, I was expecting you to finish Soma much earlier than that. Wait, ciphers? Ciphers? Or ciphers? Probably ciphers. It sounds better. Ciphers. Cuphead. Oh my god. Well, I believe you will spend some time in Cuphead when you start it. Oh, it was Cuphead. Okay. I actually thought about Cuphead, but maybe it was a different game. So are you at lab now? Not lab, right? At web. Are you walked up in a web? Now every time I think about your web, I remember the pizza. If I wanted, I could buy pizza today because it's Tuesday. Domino's has a great deal today with pizza. But no, I will cook a pasta later. Especially because last week I ate pizza for 3 days. Will you battle me in Pokemon on Jake's stream today? Is he streaming today? I would. Hey Jojo, how are you doing, man? Wait, why the feels bad, man? Are you alright? What's going on? Didn't work? Didn't work what? Oh, the emote? I can never see Monkas, yeah. Because I don't have Franker Face Z. I only have Better Twitch TV. I actually needed to look on Google Images to see how Monkas look, right? Yes, I don't have the FFZ modes. You'll be alright? Yes, man, I hope everything gets well in there. If I can recommend some good things to do to make yourself to feel better, get great food, listen to a lot of music, and play a Hat in Time, Jojo. When are you playing a Hat in Time, man? Also, Drew have forgotten to say a Hat in Time, right? In the games that he has to play. I will low-key being on a stream today. Wait. I don't get it. What's a low-key? I will low-key being on a stream today. I will low-key? What's that? Your friend is going to stream Blade and Soul, and we have been playing together. Hi Cass, how are you doing? Blade and Soul, I'm not sure if I know that game. It sounds like a game that I have watched a little bit, but I'm not sure if it was named Blade and Soul. I don't think it was. Low-key as in on the down low, or it is a secret? Oh, I see. So you are secretly joining a friend on stream today. I'm great too, Cass. I'm only a little bit upset because you guys had the time change, right, recently after November 5th. So now I need to start my stream later than usual in here so I can keep my schedule. But besides that, I'm loving November. I'm having a great week. I'm feeling great. Oh, Jojo, that's such a cute emote. Yeah, the time change messed with me here. Now I'm 4 hours apart from Drew and 6 hours apart from Scapluni. That is kind of funny. Yeah, at first, when I started streaming, my time difference between Brazilian time and US time or EST time was only 1 hour. And then we had a time changing here. So then it became 2 hours. And now you guys had yours. So now it's 3 hours. But it's 2 p.m. in there? Really? So Cass, we we have 6 hours differing right now. So you're just like Scapluni. You might be in the west side of the US. That's why we have 6 hours difference. Because right now it is 8 p.m. in here. It is 8 p.m. in here. Yeah, you are in the west coast, just like Scapluni. Scapluni also has 6 hours differing. That's so crazy. Yes, I'm further in the future now. I believe, yeah, I asked Jake Jake lives in Hawaii. I believe I am 8 hours differing from his time. 8 hours. That's so crazy. And it's all because of the freaking time changes. I streamed on your break? Oh, I hope you are having a great break. Are you eating something? A snack maybe? Or are you having lunch? Let me check the thoughts in here. Also, Jojo and Cass, as I told everyone else in here earlier today, if you guys have Uplay, which is a Steam version, but how could I call it? It is Ubisoft's online shopping for games, right? Uplay. They are giving away Watch Dogs for free in there. So if you guys want to get Watch Dogs, make an account for Uplay. It's like Steam but for Ubisoft, and get Watch Dogs. Popcorn and candy, a lot. Wait, snacks of champs. Yeah, snack of champs. I hope it's not candy corn. I have heard that candy corn is horrible. Yeah, guys, if you have Uplay, they are giving away Watch Dogs in there, and my friend told me that Watch Dogs is a very good game. So go check that out. It might be free for some days. I'm not sure, but I believe that's free until November 12th. Candy corn is gross, right? We don't have that in here, but I have heard during Halloween that candy corn tastes horrible. It's just like sugar. Yeah, look for Uplay. Sometimes they give away some games in there. Actually, they gave away much more games last year. I was able to get Rayman Origins, Beyond Good and Evil, Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. There was a Splinter Cell game. The Crew. They gave away one game per month last year, but today, actually this year. But this year, that was the only game that I have heard that they given away. Watch Dogs. But it's still for free, so make an account and check that out. And as I said, it is like Steam, but it is from Ubisoft, for Ubisoft games. That's why it's named Uplay. It's like Ubisoft Play. Hopefully by the end of the year, maybe in December, they will do another Christmas giveaway with a different game. I really want them to give away Rayman Legends because I love the Rayman games, and they gave away Origins last year. I really want to get Rayman Legends because I love those games. Drew, have you ever played Rayman Legends or Origins? Because you are missing a great game and you need to add that to your games to play. And also Crash Bandicoot. Okay, people are not coming here anymore, so let's make it cheaper. You have so many games you don't even know what to do with them now. I also have a lot of games to play, Cass, but at least I still have some preferences or games that I'm focusing more to play than others. So I'm still not very lost on which games to play. Oh, you don't have enough hours in a day to play them. Did you finish Life is Strange? Because thanks to you and Hot Fingers, I really want to play Life is Strange someday. But yes, we all don't have enough hours to play all the games we want. But we can do our best, right? Yes, I want to play Life is Strange. Especially because it feels a lot like one of my favorite movies, which is Mr. Nobody. And if you guys have never watched Mr. Nobody, please watch that movie. It's so good, it's so great, and it's about um, coincidences and choices, and how our lives they change or they could be different depending on our choices. So it's a very good movie for you to have some thoughts while watching. It's great. You finished the first game, but you still haven't finished the prequel. The prequel, I knew that there were two different games, but I didn't know one of them was a prequel. So that's interesting. Usually they make sequels, so prequels are not very common. The guests in my park are starting to decrease, so I should find some problems in here. Okay, let's see. Not paying that much. Let's make it cheaper. I hope that's enough. Whiplash, where is it? Whiplash? Where is that? There it is. I hope that's enough. Hasn't been fixed. Where are my mechanics? Come on. Crumbly Mansion. 20 cents. Crumbly Wheel. You know what? Maybe I should start in the rides. Maybe I should start making them free rides. Because I'm almost getting there. They are almost for free. I can't afford. Means quick. Oh, that roller coaster. Okay. Let's make it cheaper. There we go. You haven't bought the new one. The new one is a prequel. You are playing Destiny 2 and Still Life and Outlast and Skyrim and more at the moment. Okay, you are playing a lot of games that probably are very long games. I don't know which game is Still Life. I'm not sure if Outlast is very long, but because it is super spoopy or spooky, you should have the proper mood to play it, right? You can't play that anytime. You do. It would be better for you to play it when you have daylight and an environment like that. Destiny 2. Yeah, Crumbly Mansion broke down. My mechanics are not doing a good job in this park. Yes, but Destiny 2, I don't know how long it is. Every time I think about Destiny 2, I I mix it with Horizon Free Dawn, but I know they are totally different games. Still Life is from 2005, so it is an old game. And Outlast is very dependent on my mood. Yeah, I remember that you told me before that you only play that when you have daylight. Because it is super spooky, right? And Skyrim, I'm not sure if Skyrim is super long. I believe it depends on how much you want to explore in the game, or how many side quests you want to complete in there. Because maybe if you only focus on the progress, maybe it is not too long. Especially because I know someone that tries to speedrun Skyrim, And the speedrun time is something around 2 hours or maybe less than that. So if you know what to do and if you focus on progress, then maybe it's not a very very long game. I don't know. Jojo, are you still there? Because I asked you if you were about to play a hat in time or are you still waiting to get the game? And I really want to build the motion simulator. Let's see where I could do it. Maybe down here. Oh, here, it's perfect. Right now I'm playing Chrono Cross and I already know that Chrono Cross is a super long game. So I can't start playing anything else because of that. So I will finish paying my loan. Now we are free. Now all the money that comes is ours. So that's great. Also this is the year 2, so I will give my game a save. Just to play safe. And what should I do now? You're back at work? That's alright, Cass. Focus on your work. Don't worry about giving too much attention here. You and Drew are working right now, so focus on your works. I'm starting to get hungry, so maybe I will focus on my orange cake. Because I'm starting to feel hungry. That it is, my orange cake. We need more mechanics in here. Everything is broken. Look at that. I have a lot of mechanics, but the rides are so old that they break every time. Maybe I could do something in there, as this is a very large area, right? So let's see what I can do in here. Maybe the log flume. Maybe I can't do it. Log flume is too big, and the land has a lot of irregular parts, right? Or slopes that block me from building it. So maybe a roller coaster. Can I do one of those? Maybe this one. It's also too big. Oh, wait a second, I can do it. Okay, this works. And thankfully it already has a on-ride photo section, which is great. So let's see. That was the Ferris wheel, right? Yep. Okay, this will be tricky. How can I make this work? Really? Finally. But I wasted all my money. Everything breaks in here. Look at that, mean squeak breaks every month. I even changed the inspection time for it, and it doesn't change the frequency of breaking down. Also, let me change the option to show their real names. Come on, mechanics, please do your job here. Okay, I need to make this cheaper. $1? Okay, $1 works. And then the other roller coaster is broken again. This is where the log flume would be possible. Oh come on, wood chip is cheap. I should change the name of it. I will do it. The wood chip. Oh my god. It's 80 cents. And they are still complaining. How how is that possible? The freaking roller coaster is great. It's super long. It has a lot of crazy turns and I don't know how to call that, but it is a very good roller coaster, and they want to pay only 50 cents for that. The problem is, I know the reason why that's happening. It's because when I started the game, they even told me it right there. This is a large park with well-designed but rather old rides. That's the issue here. Everything that I had in the beginning of the game, they are old, and after some time, people will lose their interest on going to old rides because the rides age in here. So that's why everything needs to be super cheap. Even the roller coaster. But it still feels bad, man. I'm surprised that, for example, the other roller coaster in the park that was here since the beginning, the Main Squeak, it is doing a greater job than the other one because, yeah, I can get a hundred, not 100, sorry, $1.50 in here. While in the wood chip, oh, it's only 50 cents. But if I was a guest in this park, I would prefer going on the wood chip much more than going on the mean squeak. Thankfully, my admission price is starting to get a good value because as time passes, my rides they get fewer. Um, they get cheaper, right? They get cheaper tickets. So I need my admission price to be better. You just read an inspirational quote? Am I ready to know about it? Will it break my mind or I don't know, throw it. Throw it at me. Let's see how it goes. You cannot be anything you want to be, but you can be a lot more of who you already are. That's true. You cannot be anything you want to be, but you can be a lot more of who you already are. Yeah, you can always change and find new ways for your life. And some of those ways will be much better than what you already have to your life, right? But being what you want to be is very difficult. It is super difficult. Maybe it is truly impossible. I believe I have heard some quotes like that one, but not exactly like that one, right? Or not exactly like it. There is also the inspirational quote that says that you should be who you want to be and not who people want you to be. That's also very true. And there is an inspirational quote that I really, really love. That's from one of my favorite movies. And it says, wait, let me remember exactly how it's stated. Oh my god, I don't remember the way that they say it in the movie anymore, but I do remember the idea. It's something like, how can I not be myself? Maybe those are not the words that they use in there, but that's the idea. How can I not be myself? That's so crazy. Even when you, I don't know, when you change or you want to change, and someone says, "Oh, you are so different. You even don't look like yourself." But how can you not be yourself? It's impossible. You always will be yourself. So it's crazy. Even if you change a lot, you will always be yourself. Because you can't not be yourself. Wait, you cannot not be yourself. I'm confused right now, but that's the idea. And the movie that I'm talking about, it is this one. I Heart Hookabees. I love this movie. It makes you think a lot about uh, a lot of philosophical stuff, and it does it in a very fun way. So this is a very good comedy and smart comedy. And I also love the soundtrack of the movie. Okay, let me see what happened in the past months in here. I got more guests, which is good. Now I'm only missing 400 guests to get to the objective. But I still have an year and a half, so that's enough time. And they are still not paying 10 cents to go on a roller coaster. And please don't ask me to make it cheaper than that. Okay, they are finally complaining about Mean Squeak. $1. Crumbly Mansion. Oh my god. Wait, Crumbly Mansion. Whiplash, Crumbly Mansion. And the Carousel. Okay, Crumbly Mansion, Whiplash, and the Carousel. 10 cents. 10 cents. And Whiplash. Seriously? 20 cents. Being squeak. But I just changed the price of it. Okay, I can finally build the log flume. So hopefully... Wait a second. Really? This is not a good land to make it? Please tell me that it's because of the trees. Okay, there we go. It was because of the trees. So let's see. How can I make this work? Okay, the log flume will be the new attraction that will give me money, as my roller coasters in the park are not doing that anymore. It's freaking 10 cents! And they are complaining about the price, come on! If you don't want to go, you don't go. That's it. I really should connect the two sides of the park. Oh, and I have a water area in there. I haven't seen that. Let's use it. Hey Pilot, how are you doing? I should subsidize I should subsidize the cost of these extravagant rides for the rich by further reducing the salary of your laborers. You practically kudo them. I can't, or I shouldn't, because the staff in here, they already have horrible salaries. So yeah, give up about that, man. Hey Moon Gangsta, how are you doing? Some go lose? Who? Who is going lose right now? What am I losing is my patience because of the freaking rides that don't stop breaking in this park because they are all super old. And I have 5 plus mechanics in the game. I have 6, and it's not enough because the rides only want to break in here. Oh, I'm having some frame drops. I hope the stream is alright. Let's see. Canoes, rubber boats, water tricycles. That's something that I haven't chosen in a while. Pilot, are you buying pizza today? Because today is Domino's best day to buy pizza, right? Horrible salaries isn't horrible enough. 50% reduction and higher on some enforcers to keep productivity high through beatings. They can't begin to believe they are the equal of, wait. They can't begin to believe they are the equal of you or your guests. Dude, you're getting too crazy about that I can't even follow you anymore. That's too much complex to the mechanics of the game that I'm playing right now. Wait until I start playing RollerCoaster 2 or 3, because I know that at least RollerCoaster 3, I'm not sure about 2, but in there you are able to change the salaries, to change the tasks that the workers will have. No pizza, you have a kickoff, a calorie restricted intermittent fast diet. Yeah, man, I'm not buying pizza today either. 1,500 calories per day, all taken between 07:30 to... Wait, what? All taken between... Do you mean 7:30 a.m. to... No, I don't know what you're talking about. All taken between 07:30 to 13:30? What's that? Are those... Oh, you were referring to times in there. It's because it's not common to see, I don't know, foreigners using 13:30, you know? It's super common in here, but I don't see people using it outside. Yeah, for a 24-hour clock, but I don't see people doing that. So yes, I thought about it, but I wasn't expecting to really be that. The river rapids, I don't need that anymore. I already have the log flume. It is in the entrance. Where is it? There. Wait a second, but isn't it 10 cents? So what are you eating today, pilot? I have orange cake right here. It was my snack during the stream. Oh, I have the go-karts? Maybe I got them without noticing. Um, where should I do it? You have meal replacement shakes, black coffee and tea. That sucks. Meal replacement shakes? Can't you even have uh, how can I call it? I don't know, a slice of bread with butter or a toast? Only meal replacement shakes? The 24-hour clock is really common for anyone involved with aviation. You like them? It still feels so bad. Or banking? Yeah, in Brazil we use that a lot. People don't say... Actually, people do say, like, oh, it's 5 now, or it's, I don't know, 30 to 5. But when people write the hour, usually they will use the 24-hour clock. But if it is something spoken, then people will say basic numbers like 6, 5, 4. But if it is written, then people will write it like 24-hour clock. So, oh, it is 17 right now, 17-hour now. The bread is right out, too many carbs, trying to avoid the insulin spike. But there are breads and breads. You could find a bread that's more healthy than others, or healthier than others. For example, that Arabian bread, I'm not sure the name of it in English, but it is a very plain bread. It looks like a disc, and also it is very dry. Maybe it looks like a pancake. That bread is very healthy in comparison to others. Maybe pita. I remember you guys talking about pita in the past, but I don't know the other name in there. Nan? I have never heard that before, right? In here we just call it as Arabic bread. That's the name of it in Portuguese, Arabic bread. It is like pita. I remember the picture of pita, but pita was very thick. I believe that the bread that I'm talking about, it is thinner than that. Probably nan? Maybe. I don't know that one. But it is an option. But sometimes healthier options are more expensive, so I'm not sure if you still should do it. So, are you doing that diet for how long? 1 week? Wait, 1 week? Or more than that? What made you decide that time frame? You mean pilot? He told that it is very common for aviators, and he is into the aviators world. Or are you talking about the diet or his diet? He's doing that for 2 weeks, then a week off, and then one more week on. The eating time. Well, thankfully, that doesn't sound like a very long diet. Wait, diet. A very long diet. Hey Emily, how are you doing? We have orange cake today. But Pilot is talking about a diet that he's doing right now. You ate before you came here? Oh Emily, I'm so sorry to tell ya, but you'll be eating after my stream too. Because I will show you orange cake right now. But how are you doing, Emily? Welcome. Yes! Hey Early, welcome back, man. Poor Pilot trying to do a diet and watching my stream. Those ideas are totally opposite, right? They don't go well together. So hopefully I will be able to get some money. Also because of the go-karts. You're doing good, nice Emily, nice. Intermittent fasting gives your body a longer period in the fasting state, which is the only time when you burn body fat. Wait, what? It also reduces your insulin sensitivity. It increases brain function and increases the secretion of human growth hormone. Wait a second. So the specific times are so that I still get food after my morning run, pre-lunch hour, workout, and right after the workout. Dude, I don't know, I don't understand a lot of biology, but I hope your diet works. And hey Leon, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Emily Miss Soda? You had soda for the first time in a while. No, Emily, don't miss soda. Soda is bad. Also, probably the time frame that diets would work, I'm pretty sure that varies depending on the person, because everyone has different uh, life habits, right? And yeah, I believe the time frame in there would change. Maybe you need to make a visit to a nutritionist to help you to figure that out. I'm not sure. There is some evidence that intermittent fasting is your body's natural rhythm. What is intermittent fasting? What's that? I don't know what fasting is. Yeah, if you are interested in fasting, the key is to choose a reduced period of eating. 8 hours seems pretty popular, and no eating outside of those hours. So it would be fasting is where you don't eat. Oh, it is just non-eating. Okay, I see now. That's why one of the best moments, not consistent. Really? Because our word for intermittent, I could swear that it would be something that you don't stop. So it would be consistent. Maybe it is a false cognate for Portuguese. Or maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I'm totally dumb right now and I'm an idiot and I really don't know either English or Portuguese. Like for example, I typically go about 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. without eating. Yeah, that's a fasting then. That's also why sleeping time is one of the best moments for you to, um, I don't know, to get rid of fat, because your body will be working on that. It will be turning the food into other stuff. That's also maybe why people recommend you to not have meals just before you start sleeping. So then during your sleep, your body will be able to, I don't know, to get rid of the food that you have inside you. Which is when it switches from energizing itself of glucose stored in the liver to burning body fats. Yeah, to burn body fats. 6 p.m. is when you wanna eat. What time is it for you right now? Is it 3 p.m.? Maybe not. No, never mind. It should be 7 p.m. there. 7? Yeah, 7. 7 p.m. But wait, what? Maybe I'm totally wrong. Emily, what time is it for you right now? It is 6 p.m. Oh yes, you're right. It is 6 p.m. Yeah, you're right. We have 3 hours differing right now. I'm so confused about the time zones because of all of those changes. It sounds like early is also on a 18/6 cycle. It feels so good. So basically you guys are saying that the last meal that pilot will have will happen at 18 hour, right? It will happen at 6 p.m. and then the other meal will happen in 6 a.m. At least that's what I'm understanding from that. Early rarely eat breakfast, which is not a good thing in my opinion, because breakfast is one of your most important meals. Your meals are all between 7:30 a.m. and 1 p.m. Hey Highlander, thank you man. I'm trying to understand what people are talking right now because the food talking here is getting more scientific than usual. I notice if I have a fair bit of sugar with lunch, I will stay full longer. So, do you usually have a dessert after lunch? I believe our park is doing great, finally, because even after uh, having a lot of attractions in here since the beginning, the attractions were bad because they are old. So the roller coaster is like 10 cents. This other one is also almost getting there. But thankfully, the guests are coming to the park. The money is growing, mostly likely because of the log flume and the go karts, and this other roller coaster that I have built. So the park is alright now. Next year, I will start doing some advertisements so we can get the number of people that I need to be the objective. I need to make this cheaper though. Oh, the photo section, come on, it can be more expensive than that. But yes, I believe we'll be alright in this park. So let me save and wait until we get to the third year. Some kind of dessert. Pilot tries to avoid the sugar and carbs due to the insulin spike which promotes weight retention, plus diabetes. I eat very little sugar anyways. Diabetes and heart disease are becoming the great killers of the Western world. Yeah, the rise of heart disease correlates to the rise of high sugar diets. Highlander love sugar, mostly Pepsi. Be careful, man. If you got, yeah, I also like soda. In Brazil, we have a very characteristic soda that basically only exists in here, or if you find it in other places, it comes from here, which is Guaraná. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about it. Let me type the name of it in the chat. Have you guys ever heard that or seen that word before? It is a very popular soda in here. I would say that after Coke, it would be the most popular one. But yes, I stopped drinking soda uh, some years ago. I'm not saying that I don't drink it anymore, but I only drink it when I have no other option. And that's true. I have been drinking juice or other stuff, even water, instead of drinking soda. I only drink it when I really don't have any option left. Like when I'm in a party or something like that. But that's our very popular soda. I'm getting the picture of it. Another thing that I stopped eating is, or are, right, are cookies that have filling. Basically, I don't eat any more cookies that are filled with something, because that something is super artificial, it is super sweet, or it has a lot of chemical components in there that are not healthy. So the cookies that I have been eating, they are more plain, like crackers and things like that. And that's the soda that we have in here. You haven't heard of guarana, really? It is a fruit, actually, but it is a very weird looking fruit. And people do a soda with it. Also, some people that like to work out, or they are like fitness people, the guarana extract or the guarana powder, it really gives you a lot of energy to make physical activity. So those people like to mix guarana extract or guarana powder with their shakes, and they like to and they like to do that because it gives them a lot of energy. Also, you guys probably have heard about acai or acai. I'm not sure how you guys would say that, but it's super common in here for you to mix acai or acai with guarana because they are so good together too. I love that combination. Let me show you guys the fruit. It is a very strange looking fruit. Actually, I have never seen it by myself in real life. I have only had the soda or other products, but the fruit I have never seen it by myself. It looks like a Zelda enemy or something like that because it looks like an eye. It's such a weird looking fruit. Of course, my computer is taking a long time until showing me the picture. There we go, finally. That's the guarana fruit. Is Malta popular down there? Malta? Do you mean um, beer? Because isn't Malta a product that allows you to make beer? Most of my soda is consumed as a mixer. A mixer, I mean, you eat a lot of different stuff and then you drink soda to mix everything. But look at that fruit, isn't it a very funny looking fruit? One of the joys of intermittent fasting as a regime is that you can still eat whatever you want, just only in a limited period of time. Oh, you mix it with alcohol. It's not a beer. You think that the Brazilian brand is Maltz beer, but Maltz beer is a beer. A beer in German is beer. And probably Maltz is Malta in German too. How is it not a beer? Because that word translates to beer. We still are the safest park in the country, that's good. It helps our park rating. Oh, we got the bumper cars. We also have the Woa Belly. I'm getting a lot of attractions, but I don't see when I'm getting them. I'm missing that. It is a non-alcoholic beer. Yeah, maybe. Hi, Mousy, how are you doing? Yeah, maybe we can treat that wait, we can treat that in that way. Like a non-alcoholic beer. So this is where I want to build the bumper cars. There we go. And I love the bumper cars song. You are a little tired? I'm alright, I'm alright. I was feeling a little bit hungry, but I ate some orange cake and now I'm good. This is orange cake. Wait, maybe I should grab it with my hand. That's orange cake that I have done yesterday. So let me see what else is going on in here. Oh, I can't because it's raining. Every time it's raining, it's so hard for me to analyze their thoughts because they will only think about the rain. Some people need to go to the bathroom. It's really clean and tidy. That's good because in the beginning my park was disgusting. Cass needs to try the fasting thing. Yeah, maybe you should, Cass. Maybe it will work. I don't know. As Pilot and Early recommends it, then sure, give it a try. As long as it doesn't make you unhealthy, or how can I say it? As long as it doesn't makes your health worse, then there we go. You are tired of being obese? I don't know. I'm only worried about making things that will make you feeling less healthy than normal, you know? Some people get crazy on some diets. Like, oh, I will stop eating forever, or I will only have water and crackers as diet. That kind of, uh, that kind of stuff can be bad. So if you guys are careful or mindful uh, about your health, then I don't see any problems on trying those different ways of diet. But just be sure that you are not making your body or your health worse. I found this to be a pretty good primer on intermittent fasting. TheDietDoctor.com. At least it has a good name. You have a lot of muscle, but you want to be more fit and healthy. I wish I could do more physical activity because right now I'm a couch potato. So I really also should try to be more fit and healthy. One thing that I really wanted to have is one of those bicycles that are specifically for exercising. So those bicycles that you can ride, but they won't move. I wish I had one of those in here because I can see myself doing that exercise easily. You're going to head out, you're sleepy? That's alright, Mousy. Have a great rest. And I hope you have. Today's Tuesday, right? I hope you have a great Wednesday. Oh, log flume. They are starting to complain about log flume. Marching band practice? Oh, that sounds fun though. Marching bands are not popular here. Yes, I can also do the Woa Belly, right? But where? Oh, this is a perfect place. I just found it. This is perfect. Oh, wait a second. Can I change this? I can. Not when it is over 4 or 5 hours of practice. Which instrument do you play? I wish I could play an instrument. Especially piano. I love piano. Pilot, were you here when I said that Ubisoft is giving away a free game right now? The game is Watch Dogs. Ubisoft is giving away for free Watch Dogs if you have a new play account. Uplay is like Ubisoft Steam. It works just like Steam but for Ubisoft games. So if you want to get Watch Dogs for free, be sure to make a new play account. Wait, you play piano, bass, guitar, clarinet, flute, trumpet, saxophone, percussion, and baritone? Mousy, I had no idea you were such a musician. Please teach me any of those. I only want to learn how to play one. But yeah, that's amazing. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite instrument of those? You are still not great, but it doesn't matter. You know how to play them. At least one song you probably know how to play that. Okay, I will make this for free. Also, the carousel, it's free now. The roller coaster will be for free. It's free time. You do own it already. One of your buddies was level artist for the game. That's great. So have you played it? A friend of mine said that it's a very good game. You like flute? I like some I don't know their name in English, but instruments that you play with your blow, right? Or by I don't know, instruments that you play by blowing. I like them, but they are not my favorite. Oh, you didn't really like it, to be honest, but it was pretty. I believe that's the first time that someone tells me that the person didn't like the game, Watch Dogs. Yes, I'm not a huge fan of those instruments. They are called woodwinds. So flutes, ocarinas. Uh, I'm not sure if you guys say oboe, but there is another instrument that's named oboe. Maybe oboe in English or oboe. I'm not sure. Maybe it has a totally different name too. The ones that I would be more likely, wait, the ones that I would prefer, oboe, okay, oboe, would be like saxophone. Saxophone is great, but trumpets can be annoying sometimes. So I would say saxophone and flute, but it depends. Sometimes flutes can be also annoying, in my opinion. The sax man, epic. How was he called? The epic sax guy. Yeah, saxophone is a woodwind, but I would say it's my favorite probably because it is so smooth. It is so caparros. But my favorite instruments are piano, bass. I love when a song has a strong bass line. I really love it. I also love accordion, and I respect a lot theremin. Even knowing that theremin is not popular at all, but I do respect theremin a lot. Look at that, guys. We got our candy corn stall. Oh, thank you, Pilot, for resisting. Emily likes trumpets if they are played good. All three saxophones. Yeah, I didn't know they were. I don't know. I didn't know they had differences, like more than one type. Me neither, Emily. High five. Oh, alto, tenor, and Barry. Barry? That's such a bad name for a saxophone. But yes, one of my favorite things in music is when a music has an amazing bass line. I don't care about the guitar. If the music has a fantastic bass line, it's all I want or all I need to love the song. The Barry sax is as big as me. Oh, it's a huge instrument. I see. By the way, am I saying the word properly, or are they like? Is there any differences in the way you pronounce sex and sex? That's my question right now. Or is it like sucks? I don't think it sucks. Is it sucks? There is, or there are, right? There are four main types of saxophone: soprano, alto, tenor, and baritone. Yeah, I'm asking how to pronounce that word properly because I don't know if there is a major difference. Because I'm hearing myself saying sex. Oh, wait a minute, I need to get to chat now. However, there are 10 to 12 more types that are reasonably well known. The source used to play alto saxophone. When I was younger, I had the chance to play all these cool instruments, but of course, my dumb bass didn't want to play anything. I wish I had the chance, but I never had the chance. It's because of the dumb bass, probably. Automod got that because of dumb bass. I recently made my Automod stronger because of possible trolls coming to the stream, but so far nothing bad has happened. Okay, Mousy, have a great rest. Yes, we all got you in the band talk, right? At least we were not talking about food. But yeah, thankfully the park is doing an amazing job right now. I don't think I need to do any major changes. But I have to say, it was tough to make this park starting to work. Because the guests in here are so demanding and they are very annoying. Instead, we were talking about lack of food. Yeah, that's true. Usually, I can handle the lack of food very well, but I can't handle the lack of drink or water. In other words, I can resist hunger, but I can't resist thirsty. If I'm hungry, I can stay hungry for some time. It probably will. make me feel unhappier, or it even can make me feel a headache, but I can resist that. But man, there is nothing worse than when you are thirsty. It's the worst feeling ever. Emily never had someone who loves me like you do. No one like you, High School Musical boys. Let's request that on Drew's stream. Should we, Emily? I get hangry. Hangry, yeah, I get hangry. Me too. Because I'm streaming later in here. You guys will probably see myself getting hungrier than usual. So hopefully hungrier, not hangrier. So yeah. Emily, how's Mario Odyssey? Before starting the stream, I was watching some Mario Odyssey playthrough, and also I was listening to the amazing music, to the amazing Mario Odyssey music. Who's that Vohayo? It's Pokeweeb. Pokeweeb. Oh yeah, by the way, Drew, be careful in case you decide to do a cool story Drew emote, because I remember that in the terms of creating emotes for sub, they say that you should only base your emotes on two of Twitch emotes, Kappa or Vohayo. So be careful to not make your cool story Drew look too much close to cool story Bob, because maybe they can, I don't know, create a problem in there with you. But yes, I remember that Vohayo and Kappa are the only modes that they freely say that you can mess with them as much as you want. Yes, I know, man. I'm just saying that if something happens, don't say that I didn't tell you that. But yeah, just be careful about that, or have that in mind. Another thing that I see happening a lot are emotes that are super close to the original, like uh, Zelda emotes, for example. Some people have the Sonic. You have the Sonic emote that's just like Sonic. When I was creating my emote, they stated that, oh, you shouldn't have something that it's so close to the original because of copyrights and things like that. But in the end, I don't think it matters that much, because Sonic has the Sonic emote that is exactly like Sonic. I tried to change Link a little bit by giving him another tunic color, by drawing it by myself as I'm not a professional, also by changing his face. But of course, in the end, it's still, yeah, early emote, indeed. He's right in there. It's just like pop and music. So maybe they won't mind. But it is in the terms, like you shouldn't have emotes that are very close to the original because of copyrights. So maybe they have that in there, but they don't cause any problems. Yeah, yeah, Emily, I still remember you saying me that. You were drawing the earn hype. Like I said earlier, because Schubert decided to subscribe me, so we were talking about that emote earlier. The only complaint I have to that emote is that you can't see its eyes. His head is supposed to be like the head of this emoji above me that has the two hands like that. And as his eyes are very black, In the Link's face, in my emoji or in my sub emote, they are also very black, but they have a tiny blue iris. But in the miniature of Twitch, you can't see that, and that pisses me off because it looks like a zombie. You can't see the iris. Maybe someday I should try to change the emote, but I don't know if I will mess a lot about that. So now I should do more advertisements. And look at that, I got 12,000 money in here. And I did nothing. I love when the park gets like that because then I can focus on the chat without any concerns about the game. Drew, I have a question to you. Which Jackbox game was your favorite? Was it Quiplash, Trivia Murder Party? Um, I believe it's TKO, the name of the other one. Gas Peonage. I really wish you had Drawful because Drawful is great too, but it's in another Jackbox party game. Let's see what's going on in here. Mean Squeak and Wish Splash, okay? It's free now. Now I'm getting so sleepy. Thankfully, we are almost done with the park. So after the stream, I will be able to cook pasta and rest while watching MasterChef Brazil. But yes, I'm getting super relaxed right now and sleepy. Maybe it is the music. Oh, is that the picture? Oh, look at that! Emily, that looks great! I will save it. Can I save it? I really like the hair you draw right there. Wait, you drew, right? The past of draw is drew. It is drew. I like the hair you drew in there. It looks cute. Do you usually draw stuff? A better quality? Okay, I will save that one too. By the way, I have been thinking, and I was talking about that earlier. Um, I have been thinking on changing my second emote. I want to change that emote. I want to create, I will try to work on that at some point. I want to create another version of the first emote, which is the one that you draw. Wait, the one that you drew, right? The one that you drew. But a version of it, like a cook. So I would change the hat as a cook hat. I would change the urn like a cauldron or maybe a frying pan or a pan or something like that. But I really want to change my second emote because I don't use it. I don't like the way it looks on Twitch. The how can I say it? The miniature looks bad. You can't see the face properly and anything like that. So I really want to change it. And I believe as we always talk about food, I should have a food related emote, even if it is an unofficial emote, like if I decide to do a Franker Face Z emotes or something like that, just for the channel. But I really have been thinking about changing him. Yeah, because my original idea was giving him the other emoji face up above me here, the riot one. But in the miniature on Twitch it didn't work very well. Also, like I said earlier, the other emote, the one that you drew, the eyes, you can't see the eyes properly in him, but he still looks good. But not the second one. The second emote, I think I should change him, and I want to work on something related to food now. So I can spend that every time we start talking about food. Or maybe I should do something totally different. Because right now I'm thinking on using Link again, but maybe we can do something totally different. I don't know, I just want to have something that would be food related, as we talk a lot about food. Maybe if people really like the change, or if people really like the other food related emote, I could make it the first sub option and change and switch them, right? And make the one that is right now the second option. I don't know. But yes, I will try to work on that. Oh, the tower is broken, right? Yeah, it is. The vandalism, really? Well, we need to work on that then. Souvenir stall, great. Let's build it. Let's see. Near the entrance? So I don't know why they were complaining about the vandalism. Crazy critters, slide one, crumbly wheel. Yeah, the vandalism here is bad, but where? I don't understand them. Okay, crazy critters. 20 cents. That is the spiral slide. Oh, wait a second, Emily. What if you made the first emote just the face? You mean if I get rid of the urn? I don't know, but then I believe it would lose the connection to my channel. Yes, it would be easier for us to see the face of Link, but I believe it would lose the connection to my channel. Only the urn, you mean? I believe I tried to do an urn emote, but then people prefer the Link one. Oh no, I will probably change him. An urn with the fire? Now I would prefer the food related one. I don't know, I will see what happens. I will try to work on that. I also would like to change the eye of the first emote that I have. I really wish we could see a small blue dot on his eyes, but because of the miniature we can't. It's so crowded in there. I'm surprised that people are still going to the boat hire with that admission price. I don't remember changing it since the beginning. Usually I don't think that the boat hire is a very important ride, but in this park people do love it and they don't ask me to change its price. Is Drew still here? Oh, the swinging inverter ship? I want to ask him if he's playing Dark Souls today. But to do that, you need to fix his controller. Maybe he's playing Twilight Princess, I don't know. Also, Jake's not streaming right now, right? I'm making those questions because as soon as I finish playing RollerCoaster, I will go check MasterChef. So if someone else is streaming by that time, I would need to give the person alert. how many levels do I need to play until I beat all the original roller coaster levels? Maybe 4 or 5, but we are almost there. Disgusting path, really? Even with, I don't know, 8 handyman? What about 10? Yeah, they are complaining about that. Man, Joshua has been in my park since the beginning of it because he has a blue balloon. So he has been 3 years inside my park. Oh my god. How much money does he have? Only $4. Yeah, he paid nothing to enter the park. He was here since the beginning. Because it was before I changed the color of the balloon. He's squatting. Call the cops. What is to squat? He ate 7 items. He drank 6 items. He has been in 39 rides. 39 rides. That's crazy. Probably I will finish the game and he will not leave my park. Squatting is where you take up residence in a typically abandoned building. I see. But why is the name? Why is that the name? Because it doesn't make you think about that at all. Wait a second, isn't squat an exercise? Or am I totally wrong? I believe that squat is an exercise. To squat means to kind of bend your knees while keeping your back upright. So yeah, it is an exercise then. But I don't know why they decided to use the word for that context. For the context of taking residence. Oh, is it squat? Yeah, squat, right? Yeah, squat. Okay. It sounds much better than squat. Yeah, it's squat. Squat. No! No! He left the park! No! No! I jinxed it. But he's happy. At least he is happy. Ah, Joshua. We'll never forget about you, man. You were a true visitor of our park. And we shall remember all of our memories. Yeah, he found out I were onto him. Yeah. But even when you are not in my park, someone will always be watching you. I doubt that I will find any other guest that was like him. Because can I find another blue balloon? I don't think I can. He was the only one left. The last of the Indians in my park. Wait a second, I found another one. There is another blue balloon in here. Marlene? No, it's not Marlene. Taylor, it's Taylor. Taylor has been here for 4 hours and 9 minutes. He has been here more than the other guy. What was his name? I just forgot about his name. Um. Oh my god. I forgot his name. Okay, he was. Maybe he wasn't that important. Because Taylor is the new other guy. And he has more money. Joshua, was it Joshua? Maybe it was Joshua. Joshua is not a common name in here. Oh, my guests are decreasing right now. I don't think we have a Portuguese name that relates to Josh or Joshua. Yes, I can't think on a name that would be a Portuguese way of saying Josh or Joshua. Wait, where is the motion simulator? Oh yes, we have that. Yeah, now that you are saying, we have that name here. It is pronounced as Josué. That's how you say that. Yeah, it is Josué, but it's not common at all. It sounds like a grandfather name or old people name. So you probably won't find any Josué in here. Actually, that name sounds more like Joseph than uh, Joshua. Martin, maybe. I'm not sure if we have a Martin name in Portuguese. Martin? Maybe Márcio. But you guys probably also have Mark, right? Mark would be Márcio in Portuguese. But Martin? Oh yeah, Martin. Okay, but it's usually a surname. It's not their first name. Martinho. Yeah, I only knew one Martinho in my life, and it was an old person. Martin is not a name. But there is an old person that had Martinho as his surname. He used to be our neighbor in my hometown. But yes, Joseph maybe would be José in Portuguese. But Joshua, Josué, I don't know. It's rare for you to find a Josué in here. But José is very common, which would be Joseph. And we are finally in October, the last month. I will save just in case. And my MasterChef Brazil is about to begin, so hopefully this month goes very quickly. I have told you before how your name is in Portuguese, right? And it is common. It is common. So that's it, guys. We did it. It's about to finish the third year, and then I will clear the objective, and after it I will go to make my dinner, to cook my dinner, to watch MasterChef Brazil, and I'll be back with RollerCoaster Tycoon Deluxe next week on Tuesday. I always play this game on Tuesdays, and tomorrow I will be back with Zelda Phantom Hourglass. So I'm saying goodbye right now because as soon as this finishes, like now, I will rush to my TV because I really want to watch the episode. So I hope you guys have a great Tuesday night, and I catch you guys next time. Okay, everything's saved, so there we go. Take care and goodbye.